Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we'll dive into the world of high-quality audio and explore the top 5 best bookshelf speakers of 2024. These compact powerhouses deliver exceptional sound quality, perfect for both music enthusiasts and home theater setups. We'll compare factors like sound clarity, bass response, frequency range, and design to help you choose the perfect speakers for your listening needs. So, whether you're a casual listener or an audiophile, join us as we uncover the best bookshelf speakers to elevate your audio experience. Number 5. PMC Prodigy 1. These might be PMC's entry-level stand mounts, but they sound anything but, and they're not exactly cheap either. That's hardly surprising. They're measured and listened to alongside the firm's reference models, and feature the same 27mm soft dome tweeter and 13cm mid/bass driver taken from models further up the company's line. They also feature laminaire, the aerodynamic port which was first developed for the flagship QB1 studio monitors. This smooths the passage of air exiting the speaker to minimize airflow noise and improve bass definition. The design is pleasingly minimalist, though it lacks some of the high-end polish of PMC's pricier models. But sonically, they're stunning, boasting excellent detail, clarity, and charisma. The mid-range is full of dynamic expression and solidity, and the bass digs deep without losing definition. Low frequencies have pace and punch to complement that impressive presence and depth, too. As we said in our review, play a Noni and the Johnsons' It's My Fault from the collective's latest album, and the Prodigy's mid-range talents come to the fore once more. There's substance behind her vocal delivery, and a very honest rawness that conveys her grief and guilt around her complicity with how humanity has broke the earth. Emotion pours out of her mouth and the PMCs do well to communicate it. While the Prodigy One's talents in precision and organization mean we would veer towards calling them analytical, the speakers aren't informative at the expense of entertainment. Systematic, yes, but anything but soulless. Number 4. Bowers & Wilkins 606S3. The 606S3 are the bigger stand mounters in B&W's latest 600S3 range of speakers, and they're bigger, bolder, and pricier than the younger sibling, the 607S3 speakers, above. The 606S3 takes on from the previous generation's 606S2 Anniversary Edition, also award winners, with improvements and updates throughout. They're furnished with the same upgrades as the 607, from the new titanium tweeter to the revised speaker terminal layout around the back. The two-way configuration, the same well-made build quality and finishes and the same dimensions return, but the 606S3 are yet another step up in sound quality. Unlike the peppy, fun character of the 607S3, the 606S3 offer a more mature presentation. There are newfound levels of refinement and openness compared with the older S2 model, with a spacious-sounding presentation and ample headroom for that cleaner treble to soar. Meanwhile, that bigger 16.5cm mid/bass driver and deeper cabinet result in added weight, punch and authority. This extra bass power means the 606S3 speakers aren't quite as prone to the slightly excitable and forward treble of its lively 607S3 sibling, but the older sibling's more level-headed, staid character comes at the expense of that charming and immediately entertaining sound we like so much in the new 607S3. While the 606 aren't slouches when it comes to attack and agility, we find they don't hold songs together as cohesively as when played through the enthusiastic 607. But this didn't stop us from enjoying the speakers. As we said in our original review, did we have any trouble playing albums continuously without getting bored through the 606? Absolutely not. The pristine, capable nature of these new stand mounters is still very impressive and they are a big, easy listen. If you can afford and accommodate a step up above the compact 607S3 speakers, want a larger scale of sound and need more oomph to your bass, the B&W 606S3 will be to your liking. Number 3. B&W 607S3. Now in its 8th generation and going 20+ years strong, Bowers & Wilkins 600 series of speakers has more often than not provided some superb speakers. And that story continues with its latest entry-level 607S3 speakers. The smallest and most affordable stereo speaker that B&W makes, even if that budget price has increased in the last couple of years. The new 607S3 replaces the previous award-winning 607S2 Anniversary Edition speakers and delivers a significantly improved performance. The 607S3 has been updated throughout, with a brand new 25mm titanium decoupled double-dome tweeter, a new elongated tube loading system, a revised motor assembly for the 13cm continuum mid/bass driver, higher quality components used in the crossover, and sturdier cabinet bracing. The two drivers overlap to improve integration, while the use of titanium means more refined and detailed high frequencies. The footprint remains the same and they're ideal for smaller spaces. Partner them carefully to balance out a somewhat forward, excitable treble performance, and you'll be rewarded with a terrifically detailed, rhythmically cohesive, agile, and energetic sound. The overall presentation is more open-sounding than before, while the treble performance is so much sweeter and more refined. For their size and price level, each note lands with precision and they even hold dynamic interest at low volume. Bass lines are pulled taut, and while they don't go as bone-shatteringly deep as bigger speakers, or as big as the bigger 606S3, below, they do land with impact. Overall, they're just incredibly fun to listen to. As we mentioned in our review, songs we know well and play every time during reviewing, Alt.js Breeze Blocks, Bruce Springsteen's Terry's Song, John Williams' Jurassic Park theme, are all given a zest of life through these talented speakers. They sound rhythmically cohesive, agile, and well organized. You should also consider the Triangle Borea BR03. For their size, they pack an immense sense of scale, making them ideal for filling smaller rooms. But their slightly peaky treble and divisive aesthetic means we prefer the B&WS. Number 2. Wharfdale Diamond 12.1. Wharfdale's Diamond range of speakers has always had one mission: to offer top-class sound at an affordable price. Over 40 years on, it continues to succeed in its mission. The current Diamond 12.1 stand mounters are a more sophisticated design with updates throughout, from drive units to cabinet construction, but these speakers remain as recommendable as when we first reviewed them in 2020. It says volumes about the 12.1 staying power, an unmoving price tag, which is rare these days, that nearly 5 years on, we are still of the opinion that these budget bookshelf speakers have such a broad spread of abilities that will help them get the most from price-compatible electronics and deserve a place high on your shortlist. Even for its ultra-affordable price, the Diamonds are built to a pleasingly good quality. It's a neat and compact box, standing just 31 centimeters tall. It won't dominate any room. The two-way design features rear-firing reflex port, rather than the downward-facing design used in previous models. The Diamond 12.1 have a bold, full-bodied presentation with ample detail on show. The speakers sound composed and refined too, qualities that are rather unusual at this budget end of the spectrum. They deliver more authority and scale than their modest price and size suggest, too, and while we don't expect bone-shaking bass from small boxes, low-end notes sound full and dig deep enough to satisfy at this level. Overall, these speakers have a smooth tonal balance and a forgiving nature, but they have just enough bite and convincingly communicate the shifts in dynamics to keep you drawn to the music. They deliver strong rhythmic punch and are able to reveal subtleties in detail, too. At this budget price, the Diamonds have faced serious competition from some excellent affordable speakers. We're still big fans of the expressive and agile Dolly Spectre 2, while the multi-award-winning ELAC debut B5.2 offers just a bit more rhythmic prowess and transparency. This ELAC model has been discontinued, however, leaving the door open for the Wharfdale Diamond 12.1 to emerge as budget favorites with their easygoing nature that will partner well with most components. You won't get a more crowd-pleasing performance at this level. Number 1. KEF LS50 Meta. The KEF LS50 Meta are one of our most recommended speakers, offering incredible performance for the money. They may not look too different from the previous gen standard LS50, and in many ways they aren't. The brand decided not to change
So
the
don't
beautifully made
just think
enclosure
that the
as
new
it
LS50
discovered that
Meta
little
is
could
just
be
the
improved.
same as the old
We agree.
one.
It's a
10,
high-quality,
20%
well-built
better.
speaker.
I don't know. Some of you people want numbers. That's probably the
KEF
numbers I would
decided
put on
needed
it.
improvement
But it's not a
was the
whole new
LS50's
speaker.
iconic UniQ driver
Not at all.
array,
It's just
where
like
the
an
tweeter sits in the
improved
throat of the
LS50
mid/bass unit.
LS50.
This has been thoroughly
But I will say
reworked,
this, right?
taking in all the refinements that KEF has developed over the past 8 years and adding something new in the form of metamaterial absorption technology, MAT, KEF's way of coping with the sound that comes off the back of the 25mm aluminum tweeter dome.
So don't just think that the new LS50 Meta is just the same as the old one. 10, 20% better, I don't know. Some of you people want numbers, that's probably the numbers I would put on it. But it's not a whole new speaker.
They sound
Not at all,
smooth
it's
and
just like
balanced,
an
with the new
improved
Meta
LS50
technology
going
proving its worth with
LS50.
stunningly clear and sophisticated high frequencies. Punchy bass, nuanced dynamics and sure-footed timing all coalesce to deliver a terrific performance. We said in our review, large-scale dynamics are handled well and there's a good amount of muscle for a speaker of this size.
So don't just think that the new LS50 Meta is just the same as the old one. 10, 20% better, I don't know. Some of you people
work nicely with a variety of partnering amplifiers. You will find all the links of these products in the description below. Comment below and tell us which bookshelf speaker you were considering. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and share with your friends, and if you are new to the channel then subscribe and hit the bell icon for future updates.